live there. Heavy driving red, full band, Novo. The sky's bleeding oil, the sun is made of lead. I walk through valleys where the living envy dead. Rusty banjo singing in the desert haze. I'm just a ghost lost in a mechanical maze. Through the dust and iron, we find our way, where the shadows of the outcast come to play. Our hearts are engines, our souls are black as night, where the kings are ruined, screaming for the light. My boots are heavy, dragging chains across the sand. I hold the lightning in the palm of my cold hand. No law can reach me, no judge can call my name. I am the fuel, I am the spark, I am the flame. Through the dust and iron, we find our way, where the shadows of the outcast come to play. Our hearts are engines, our souls are black as night, where the kings of ruin, screaming for the light. Long screaming bands, wide vibrato, heavy blues rock groove, broken roads and burning skies. We were born from other men's lives, rust and bones, steel and spark, where the fire burning in the dark. Through the dust and iron, we find our way, where the shadows of the outcast come to play. Our hearts are engines, our souls are black as night, where the kings of ruin, screaming for the light. I am the preacher won't look me in the eye, 'cause he knows damn well I ain't afraid to die. Sing me to the gallows, sing me low, ring the iron bell and let me go. Sing me to the gallows, one last cry, ring the iron bell, I'm ready to die. Scale, nailed my story to a broken rail. But a man who's danced with the devil's flame ain't gonna tremble at a hangman's name. Sing me to the gallows, sing me low, ring the iron bell and let me go. Sing me to the gallows, one last cry, ring the iron bell, I'm ready to die. Tight. I've done my dancing in the pale moonlight. I've done my dancing, I paid my dues. The ropes and necklace I was born to choose. Sing me to the gallows, sing me low, ring the iron bell and let me go. Sing me to the gallows, one last cry, ring the iron bell, I'm ready to die. I'll tip my hat to the hangman's grin. Bury me standing, I'll ride again. Bury me standing, I'll ride again. Sing me low, let me go. There's an old white church at the end of a dirt road, with a crooked wooden cross leaning in the cold. I used to sit alone in the very last row, hiding guilty hands where nobody would know. My mother said the truth would set me free, but an easy life sounded better to me. I traded my good name for a pocket full of gold, then left an innocent man to carry what I owed. I drove away before the morning light, but guilt climbed in and rode beside me through the night. Every bell knows my name, every ring brings back the shame. I get high from the eyes of man, but not from the sins upon my hand. Through every town and every road, that sound keeps calling me back home. I may inside. My friend lost his home, his wife, his name, while I climbed higher on the weight of his pain. There may be no blood for the world to see, but every dollar in my hand still belongs to him, not me. Takes it all. Every bell knows my name, every ring brings back the shame. I can hide from the eyes of man, but not from the sins upon my hands. Through every town and every road, that sound keeps calling me back home. I may have forgotten how to pray, but every bell still knows my name. Bells are ringing one more time. Tonight I won't run away. Tonight I won't run away. I was born in the fire, raised on a stone, with gunpowder in my veins and a heart that's warm. Every scar on my hands is a promise I keep. Every road that I've walked was a mountain to leap. Gunpowder and blood-red thorns, I tear down the walls, I'll bend the horns. Gunpowder and blood-red thorns, this crown is mine, I've paid in storms. They tried to break me with whispers and chains, but I built my throne from the ashes and rain. Let them call me a fool, let them sharpen their lies. I'm the king of the thunder beneath these skies. Gunpowder and blood-red thorns, I'll tear down the walls, fire in my hands, built my name and made my demands. I left every faithful friend behind for a crown that was never mine. I got everything I wanted and lost what I could not buy. Now I'm the king of an empty room. Heavy crown beneath the dying moon. They bowed down when the power was mine, then disappeared at closing time. I won the world but came home alone, the king of an empty room. Her wedding ring lay on the table. My son no longer spoke my name. The friends who praised me for my power were gone before the kingdom fell. I called their silence loyalty, but never heard goodbye. Now I'm the king of an empty room. Heavy crown beneath the dying moon. They bowed down when the power was mine, then disappeared at closing time. I won the world but came home alone, the king of an empty room. No friends, no home, just a crown made of stone. Made of stone. I mistook fear for respect and silence for belief. A kingdom means nothing when no one wants its king. Now I'm the king of an empty room. Heavy crown beneath the dying moon. No one waits when I come home. No one calls me by my name. I won the world but lost my soul, the king of an empty room. At 17, buried my father, buried my dream. Every shot went wide and wrong, till I met a stranger where the crows belong. He said, boy, you'll never miss. Just sign your name in the burning abyss. I sold my soul for a steady hand. Now I'll never miss, but I'll never land. No grave gonna hold me, no God gonna save. I'm the fastest gun this side of the grave. One final round. The devil is waiting when the sun goes down. I sold my soul for a steady hand. No grave gonna hold me, no mercy left. I'm the fastest guy this side of the grave. beautiful. Not from a dusty shelf, not from a price determined by time. One pure sound exploding in the chest, washing the dust from every crevice. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, and that one word now becomes the only treasure left in the empty room. All the stars are closed. All the stores are closed. One word she knows. Cold iron gospel, whiskey on my tongue, buried my name where the church bells hung. They took my blood, they took my kin, so I carved the cross from the sins I'm in. No more mercy, no more grace. Seven bullets, seven sins. God ain't here where the dark begins. Say your prayers, dig 'em deep and wide. Six for the guilty, one last round. 7 bullets